Messiah Tripurari Maharaj, mercy, and all of you. Thank you very much. Well, we were talking about qualities in Bhakti. So, well, well, I think that this is what Kapila Deva calls sadhubhushan, the ornaments of the sadhu. Titiksha karunika surida sarvadehina mayata satra vashanta sadhunam sadhubhushana. Qualities is the end, because we want to be nice persons. One time somebody asked Prabhupada how you can recognize a devotee. Srila Prabhupada said because he's a gentleman. So he's a person full of qualities. Good qualities will call for good qualities. So for this point, we are trying to have this sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha means good association. Everything begins from there. Because I need these qualities. But who will give me these qualities? This sadhu sangha or satsanga. Satsanga means I need relation with the eternal. And satsanga means sadhu sangha. And sadhu sangha means good qualities. Guna nidhi or guna mani. Guna mani, jewel of good qualities. All these things. So as we were saying the last Saturday, we were saying that we must try to be holy persons. Everybody must be a holy person, because holy means related with the Lord, related with the supreme goodness, with the absolute goodness. And goodness is always giving. We only have to pray, to ask for this goodness. So in this way, Prahlad Maharaj, he said, it is not so difficult to know about Krishna, to learn about him, because, well, he's inside every one of us. He's everywhere, and is most natural. Srila Prabhupada also said, this Krishna consciousness is something natural to, it is our Jaiva Dharma. It comes naturally from our insights, because I want to be, at least I want to be loved. Better is to love, but at least we want to be loved. And in order to be loved, we must become nice persons, nice people. So this is the second quality of Bhakti, as Srila Rupa Goswami says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. We were quoting also this. First of all, we will want to help everybody, to be a well-wisher of everybody, and we will be loved by everybody. because we are doing good to everyone. So naturally, in a natural way, we must ask for these good qualities, because in this way also we will be beloved by those who have good qualities. Good qualities attract those who personify these good qualities. So we must be always in this bhakti fire, purifying ourselves, and to have it always in mind that I must become a saintly person. This is most important. If we have this in mind, if this is our goal, we will reach this goal. As also Prabhupada Maharaj, he said that this human body is give all goals that we need. Kaumara Charet Pranyo Dharma Bhavatamika. How do you say? Kaumara Charet Pranyo Dharma Bhavatamika. Durlavam Manusyan Dharma Tadapi Adruvam Artat. So the human body is Artadam. Whatever you want, you will get. So this human body is like a tree beside the Kalpavrikho. We are already inside, you can say, a Kalpavriksha. This is Artada. As Krishna is saying, no, what do you want? You want to be with your antecessors, you want to be with demigods, with ghostly creatures, or you want to be with me. So whatever you want, you can get from me. Now you can talk to me, now you can relate with me. When you are relating with demigods, you are also relating to me. So now, in this human body, you have a special relation with me. Bhakti is there in the surface, you can say. It's very near Bhakti. Because we are looking after God, after love. So because we are looking after love, well, we are looking after God. The king of love, or love by itself. So in this very natural way, we are relating to God. So as Prabhupada Maharaj was saying, no, it is not difficult. It is natural. It's natural for our consciousness. As it is natural for a bird to fly, for a fish to swim. So Vedanta Sutta is saying, Tato Brahma Jignas, now your real nature is to look after spirits, Brahman, the full absolute, the goods, the absolute goods. This it will be your natural condition, or your natural inclination. Adokshaya, you must go beyond this world. Sabai Punsan Paro Dharmo Yatoractir Adokshaya. Now you must be a transcendentalist. You must go beyond. And this beyond means, yes, the world of happiness, of blissfulness, of wisdom, and of course, of good qualities. Ador Shadat Tata Sadhu Sangha Tava Jana Kriya Tato Anartha Nivriti Sat. This is the thing now, the central points. How to become Anartha Nivriti. With very strong determination. We must get strength from our sadhus, from our guardians, in order to be real. In this Nivriti Marga, saying no to these words, giving our back to these words. Because if I give my back to this world, Krishna will be in front of me. So this is the way that I can go to Krishna in my present position. This is my feeling. Now I go to Krishna by saying no to this world. And to say no to this world means to say no to my mind. This is my fidelity to wisdom, to light. Always correcting myself. Because I want to be, who am I? The one who am I. I want to be myself. And as Srila Thakur says in his song, you are Krishna Das. If you know this, if you remember this, you will not suffer anymore. Only remember, you have no separate identity. Because the reality, the most important reality is love. And love means that there is no separates. It's all, everything is unified. Everything is in relation, everything is in yoga. And in the spiritual world, this yoga is still more strong. Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya is working in order to make this union more strong. So my identity is even more related to Krishna. Because this false ego, we want to have separate identity. But as Srila Prabhupada was saying, you cannot, the hand cannot work by, herself or itself. She cannot work by, independently. Yeah. For example, if you cut your hand, if the hand says, I want to be independent, I don't want to work anymore for this body. I will live by my own. And the hand separates from the body. So the hand becomes a real monster. Isn't it? The hand separated from the body. So, the same way, if we become separated from God, we become like monsters. So Krishna is always inviting us to have a relation with Him. And Sanjaya, he was saying very happily, now that I am remembering all this talk, I am rejoicing and rejoicing. I feel ecstasies. Simply by hearing about Krishna's will. In Krishna's will, he is, because he is giving enlightenment to Arjuna, to all our worries. Because Arjuna's worries were the worst. You have to fight against your grandfather, your master. So wars, adversities will be solved by hearing Krishna's words, Krishna's advice. Machita sarvadurganima prasadari. By my mercy, you will cross over all difficulties. So, Sanjaya was in ecstasies. Sanjaya means the one who triumphs, who is victorious, completely victorious. By hearing all of us, we must become Sanjayas. What was he doing? He was hearing this conversation between them. And he became. So in this way, we will get qualities. And Krishna is chastising Arjuna. Arjuna was suffering, almost crying, trembling, and Krishna was chastising. Kotastam kasmalamidami shamesam upastitam. Anarya justamasvarga. Akirti karam Arjuna. What are you doing? This is akirti. This is not glorious. It is a real shame how you are talking now, like a coward. So we cannot be coward. We must be prepared to die. As Srila Maharaj said, do you want to live? So prepare yourself to die. All this conception must die. And the real will come by mercy. As we receive this body by mercy, it is not that we were asking, I want this body. No. We receive this body from upper level, highest levels. They decided. Now you will have human body. It was a very, very compassionate decision, a very nice decision. Big benediction. And this gift, it is for Atato Brahma Jignas, for becoming a saintly person. And what is doing the saintly person? He's always correcting himself, always looking very attentively how to do the right thing. This is his most important attention, I think. In the beginning, no? Of course, in the beginning, this anartha nivritti. Then we will, after this practice, we will be attracted by Krishna. Entirely thinking on Krishna, going to Krishna. But now I think that at least my attention must be put in how to work in the right way. Is how to do the right thing. No? As Srila Atulananda Thakur says, when I examine myself, when I examine myself, I find nothing good. There's nothing good inside. So while I saw this also in Christian practice, they do also this self-examination. What wrong did I do on this day? When they finish their day, how many times I was angry, how many times I was envious, criticizing, how many times I fell down. I felt some lust, things like this. This is very important. Prabhupada Santa said, no, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you must, no, your head with shoes. So this means we must be correcting ourselves in a very, very deep way. I see that this is our more secure path. To be always cleaning. We must be always cleaning. Excuse me. Chetodarpana. Marjan. Always marjan. Cleaning. When the heart will be clean, there will be no more suffering. So if there is some suffering inside, it is because still dirty things are inside. Still I don't have this avasa recibe de Krishna. This avasa, no? By sure Krishna will protect me. If I am still suffering because of dualities, even if I am thinking that I will die, it is because there is still some dirty things inside. No, these dirty things may go along us, even up to Bhav. Even until Bhav, we may have some anarthas. So I see that our work, principal work, must be this cleaning, but cleaning through mercy, asking for mercy. And mercy will come through service, sadhu sangha, and worship. Doing all this process. This miracle will be. We will have this kind of benediction. So, because Srila Maharaj said in this way, no, that we must take the negative position. So this will make us, will make us to ask for help in a very, very strong way. We must be always asking for help. As my God brother God Govinda Maharaj, no? His Holiness, he said, no? I created a crying school, una escuela de llanto. Very nice. Anata de Killamor is Bhaktivinoda Thakur his Gopinath. Please just look at me. I am helpless. Anatta. Anatta means I have no Lord. If I have no Lord, I am helpless. I cannot be Lord. I cannot be my Lord. Because there is always a Lord. Because there is a Lord, this means that you cannot be the Lord. We must look after the Lord. And this Lord is a good Lord. Very nice Lord. Pitamaha, Matadata Pitamaha. Pitahamasya Jagato, Matadata Pitamaha. Pitahamasya Jagato, I am the father of all of you. So this Lord, it is a completely lovely Lord. And because he is a lovely God, Lord, we need it. We need him. Because belongs to our hearts. Father and mother belongs to your heart. Your heart needs father and mother, and grandfather and grandmother, and brothers and everything, uncles, everything. Our heart needs these family relations. So Lord Krishna is inviting us to this universal family relation. So this Lord is completely needed. It is a real need. Without this Lord, there is no peace. Bhaktaran Yayatapasan Saraloka Maheshwara Suridam Sarvabhutam. So those who know that I am the Lord, they are really peaceful. Nyadvaman Shantin Richati, excuse me. Nyadvaman, those who knows me like this, Nyadvaman, Shantin Richati, they reach peace. By knowing Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, I am the Lord. You have a Lord. You are not alone. You are so teeny, so little spark. So you need me totally, completely. But I am here. And now I am giving you this human body in order to you be with me. This is your eternal duty. Now we are looking after Krishna. But even in Vrindavan, many times they are looking after Krishna. And in Vrindavan, they are looking after Krishna with more, greatest desperation, even more anxiety. It is said, no, when Krishna goes through the trees in the forest, from some little seconds, his gopas don't see him. They become very, very anxious, anxiety, only because not seeing him by a little second. So this also is our nature. The continued need for Krishna, the need and looking after him, always. It is like air, we can say. We need to be breathing always, breathing. You cannot say, oh, I already breathe. So for so long now, I don't need anymore. No. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam, Mahaprabhu says, your ecstasies will increase step by step. But why this ecstasy will increase? Because your need for Krishna will increase. So the more you need Krishna, the more when you relate with him, you have more ecstasy because your need was bigger. And so bigger need, bigger satisfaction. So in this way, little by little, our spirituality grows. And we can also remember the lila of Srimadhavendra Puri, he thought this preparation for Gopinath must be very good, very nice. Only because he thought in this way, he felt himself a big sinner. Oh, how can I think in this way? I am enjoying this preparation. He only thought this must be a nice preparation for my Gopal to enjoy. He was not thinking his own enjoyment. He was thinking his Gopal. But he thought, no, if I thought in this way, it means that I have some enjoyment for myself. This is not good, I cannot accept this. So he was suffering a lot. Srimadhavendra Puri. So in the highest level, he brought prema to this world. Srimadhavendra Puri. He brought what Mahaprabhu will take to distribute to the whole world. But we can see, even in that level, he was very attentive. He was not confident with his mind and feelings. He was very attentive. So for this reason, I was thinking it's nice to have this kind of attitudes. It is always with this attitude that the greatest devotees present themselves in front of our Lord. We can see this in Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Goswami, Srila Haridas Thakur, all of them, they presented themselves as sinners. They were sinners, Srila Atulananda Swami. And why they feel in this way? Because they are cleaning and cleaning. I want to receive my Lord. Mukti mukti spihaya vati sachiri vartate. But this pisachi, this pisachi, bruja, is inside this wish, no? Is inside my heart. I must put out this wish from my heart, but we cannot put out a wish by ourselves. We need to chant some special mantras. We must invoke special mercy. So in this way, this wish of enjoyment and this idea to become God. Imagine. One can be so crazy and believe that I can be God. So our mind is very, very dangerous. You can be reading Veda, Bhagavad Gita, even Srimad Bhagavatam. You can be reading and chanting a lot of mantras and doing a lot of austerities, and you can renounce to this world and still be thinking, I am God. I will become God. So we need sadhu sangha. Shastra by its own is not sufficient because it is passive, as Sri Maharaj said. No? We can take the wrong thing. So in this way, we're indebted to sadhu, shastra, guru, deities, prasadam, all this process. They are helping us a lot because we are completely helpless. And because we were so helpless for so many millions and millions of births, now we need a lot of help, a lot of lords. The lordship of my guru, the lordship of sadhus, the lordship of shastra, the lordship of deities. We need all this guidance. So again, humility comes as the first one, the first quality. But people almost always forget this quality. One time I went to give some lecture to a university. And at the end of this lecture, one student came to me and he said, we are writing a list of qualities that the student must develop. Can you please read this list of qualities that we already wrote? And if you think that there is missing some quality, You can tell us. And it was a long list of qualities. But the first thing I thought was, by sure, humility is not inside this list. Actually, I read this list, and humility was not there. I said this to the student. And he said, I said to him, yes, I think that humility is the most important quality. Is the door to let all our qualities come inside. To come inside. Oh. Sorprendentemente, he said, yes, you are right. Wow, incredible. Nice student. So he agreed. He agreed to put. So in this world, people forget this. Most important. This humility will give us everything, because it is Bhakti. There is no difference between humility and Bhakti. Are codependent. It is impossible to have Bhakti without humility, because the essence of Bhakti is Sharanagati. Bahunan Janmana Mante Gyanavam Prapadati. I already went through many births. Now I am going to surrender. No, I was so proud in all these births, in all these lives. I was so proud. Now I can see, I can recognize my failure, my complete failure. So I'm coming to you. I'm coming to surrender. Harihu. So some time ago, I read a very nice story. From Veda. No? It is said that one time Lord Indra, he was sitting on his throne, and an Asura came. But this Asura, he was very effulgent, very powerful. And all demigods, when they saw him, they thought, oh, this Asura, he will protect us better than Indra. Indra was very surprised. What's going on? This Asura is coming, she's coming directly to my throne to occupy my post, my seat. And these people are doing nothing. They're even worse, they're respecting him. So this demon went to Indra's place. Imagine, Indra stood up and he went away. This demon came by his own, with no arms, nothing. Simply walking. So Indra went to Brahma, Lord Brahma. What can I do? Look what happened. Oh. So after a while, a Brahmin came to this Asura. And he asked Indra, please, I want to be your disciple. Please instruct me. I can see that you are so powerful. You already conquered the whole universe with, how you say, nothing in your hands, no? Void hands. With your void hands. So he was serving this Asura. And many times he was asking him, how do you did this? How you became so powerful? And this demon said, because I always serve my guru, Sukracharya. I was serving Sukracharya. Always. Never saying no to him. Only obeying him. Wow. This is the way. So this was my right conduct. So by always being very rightful to my guru, I get this position. Wow. So Brahma continued serving him. And this Asura became very pleased. And one day he asked him, this Asura asked him, oh my dear Brahmin, you are serving me for so long and in so nice way. What can I do for you? What kind of blessing do you want to ask from me? So the Brahmana said, please give me your right conduct. This I want. You are so nice, so rightful. I want to be like this. I want this quality. Demon said, okay. I was thinking that you will ask for gold, cows, village, something like this, but you are only asking for this rightfulness. Yes. So he said, okay, yes, I give you this rightfulness. He was thinking, no, he was preoccupied. This Asura, who is this Brahmana? Why he asked me for this boon? And he began to feel anxiety inside himself. And after a while, somebody came out from this body, from this Asura body. And the Asura asked him, who are you? And he said, I am a spotless conduct. I am a spotless conduct. But now you gave me to this Brahmin, so I'm going to him. Oh, what have I done? Said this Asura. And then again, another being came out from his body. He said, who are you? I am rightfulness. Now I am also living because I am always with right conduct, with spotless conduct. So now I am living with him. And then again, another one came out from his body. Who are you? I am good conduct. Wow. I must go with this Brahmana also. See, in this way, many beings were coming out. The goddess of prosperity, all these good beings. So at the end, he asked, but who, please tell me who was this Brahman? Who is this Brahman? Oh, they say, he's Indra. He's Indra, no? He's, there he regained, no? He regained his position. He again became very powerful. So we know also, no, one time Indra, he didn't show respect for his guru, Brihaspati, and he lost everything. Brihaspati came and he didn't receive him. He didn't receive him. Imagine. He was so proud. Spiritual master was coming. He didn't stand up to receive him. So he lost everything. So good conduct is so important. And sadhus will teach us how to act in the proper way. Because they are always living in a proper way. They cannot do in other way. They cannot do bad things. They have no idea. They are always under big lights. So they cannot do a bad step. So in this way also, we must be always under the light of Krishna's wisdom, of Krishna's light. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Pada Sada Pasyanti Surayo. The lotus feet of our Lord are our sun. They are his light. Krishna is showing us what to do, how to act the right way. So, and sadhus, they live in this way. So they will not tropezar, but step. So we are very, very, very fortunate. Human body, as we were saying in the beginning, means bhakti is your nature, natural inclination. Bhakti is our natural need. Bhakti is the bigger need of our hearts. It is not a luxury. It is first needs. First. We don't have bhakti, we cannot be right in the right position. By sure we are wrong. If God is not important for us, we are wrong. Very, very wrong. Machita Sarva Durgani Mat Prasad Tarises. Very nice verse. 1859, I think so, something like 58. 58. 1858. Sarva Durgani, you will have a lot of problems in your life. And you will not be able to cross these problems alone. This is not possible because our real problems are ignorance, suffering, death, all this, and death. So it is impossible for us to solve our problems, dualities. These are the real problems. People are not solving the real problems. So Machita, you must think of me. You must be given to me. Sarva Durgani Mat Prasada Karises. Mat Prasada, my mercy is waiting for you. I am anxiously I'm deciding to give you my mercy. But to give you my mercy means to give you the strength for practicing. You must practice, we must practice. This is Krishna Prasad. Mat Prasad Tarises. You will cross over all these difficulties. Machita, think on me, and I will give you intelligence. I will give you power, determination, renunciation, purity. I will provide you with the weapons, the real weapons, in order for you to be successful. Machita Sarma Prasata. Atachetam Ahankara. But if you want to be independent, if you want to be independent, means that you don't want to belong to the love world. You don't like to go there to the love world, the love world. You become completely dependent. Srimati Radharani depends completely on Krishna. Krishna depends completely on Radharani. Both of them depends on their servants, devotees. Devotee depends on them. And at the same time, this gives them supreme independence. Love is so special, contradictory. If you have complete dependence, you will have complete independence. If you show yourself completely devil, how you say devil? It's no strange, no? Weak, very weak. You will become the more strong. That works in this way. And if you feel real strong, love will show you, no, you are very weak. You are so weak that you are attached to material things. You are attached to dead things. Your consciousness is so weak, so low, that you are worshipping and loving and attached to very low things. So this is the grace of love, the beauty of love. All contradictory things are inside. Complete dependence and complete freedom. The greater, the bigger desperation, the bigger distress, and the bigger blissfulness. And everything is blissfulness, even the bigger distress. So all the laws are working there in this achintya world, in this world of love. And Krishna, Lord Krishna, Sri Radha Krishna, Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda, they will qualify us in order us to go to this qualities world, transcendental world. Yay, yay, thank you. Here now we are in no qualities, full of anarthas, of useless things. Here we are almost useless. For this reason, we are only for a little time and then we are going and coming again. Because we are full of useless things. So we become useless. In the spiritual world, you are any more useless. You are most useful. So you remain there forever. Because there you are really useful because no more anarthas. No more useless things as envy, lust, all these things. Krodha, ignorance, no more. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you for accompanying me. Again, thanks to Srila Tripurari Maharaj for inviting me, and Maharaj, and all of you. Hare Krishna. Well, if there is some question, I don't know. But or someone wants to say something. Jai. Here is a question from Annapurna. She wants to know in which time this happened to Indra. If this happened before Govardhan Lila or after Govardhan Lila. Well, in Vedic histories, there is no chronology. Chronology is not important. Also, there is no need that there's no need that the same Indra. No, it is not need that this happened to the same Indra that of nowadays. Could be any Indra, whatever kalpa of Lord Brahma. Because also Indra is only a post. It is not a name. Is to say the king or the president. Indra means the president, the king. So, whose Indra was at that time, we cannot know. At least I don't know which Indra was. No? It is not said, mentioned the chronological date. No? So in Vedas, this is not important thing. Yeah, we can think also, but Indra was already purified by Krishna, why he had this problem again. Yes, we can think also in this way. For this reason, it most probably was another Indra, most probably. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Gracias, gracias. Yeah. Yeah, Charamriganat is also there. Thank you, Charamriganat. Hare Krishna. Thanks to all of you. Hare Krishna. Thanks, thanks. Good day.
Already two devotees.
Jai, Haribo. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhaveva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Orpemanandi. Thank you. Haribo.
Beautiful class. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you. Thanks to you.